Hey guys, it's MCSquared back here again with another gameplay commentary. And man, I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this commentary today because we're going to show you something brand new. We're going to show you how you can combo the bouncer and the launch pad together to kind of create a sort of super launch pad. So just like last gameplay, I'm just going to kind of run you guys through what's going through my mind as I'm playing, why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing, and hopefully there's some helpful things that you guys can learn if you're watching my gameplay. And you know, if there's something that I can learn, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Let me know where maybe I made a mistake, and I'll try and you know, read the comments and respond to you guys. I think it'd be pretty fun. So here, obviously trying to get a little bit of materials so I can get into a one-on-one fight and have a little bit of cover. You gotta have that. Need materials in this game. Building is super key in this game. So honestly, I thought he was in the back one. Caught me a little by surprise, but no trouble. I got the shotgun. Early game shotgun is so nice to have. Try and land on those guns when you're making your landing, and it will help you a lot. Now, honestly, since the pump nerf, I've been loving the tac shotgun. But if you don't have one, you can still run the double pump. It still does pretty well, to be honest. So I see this guy, and I'm gonna take the slurp and cover. I know where he is. So right there, pushed him pretty aggressively, all the while absorbing some of that LMG with some walls, some ramps. I even jumped back over the fence to try and negate some of the shots that were coming at me, avoid some of the damage. And he kind of got lost when I jumped over there, so out of sight, out of mind almost. I don't know if you guys have picked up the C4 since it got buffed, but my goodness, you can take out half of a tilted building with one C4. It is just absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, patch 4.4 came out today, and I was shocked they did not nerf that thing. Oh, someone shot me in the back, and you gotta hit me with that shot. So here, kind of going around the building, hoping he doesn't notice where I am. Hopefully he thinks I'm still on the roof. I want to get a little more materials. I'm not sure if he sees me at this point, but I know that the trees are there, so he's going to have a hard time shooting me either way. Open up, I'm going to throw that C4, get him on the ground. Usually I'd recommend staying built up when you throw that C4, get him on the ground, but I felt like I had an advantage over this guy anyway, so I just dropped and started double pumping him. One thing you want to get used to is that double pump, swapping between weapons anyway. You know, if you got the heavy, you want to swap between the heavy and the AR, or heavy and the SMG, or you got the pump, you want to swap between the pump and whatever other shotgun or whatever other AR you got. You really want to get used to that. It's a huge advantage, especially since there's a delay between the pump shots. You can no longer one pump somebody for 200 damage. They nerfed that recently. And so let me tell you, the pumps have been feeling really bad lately. Honestly, I've been running the heavy shotgun with a tac shotgun, or just a heavy, and it feels a lot better. The heavy now does the most damage for a headshot, more than the pump, which, I mean, honestly, it makes sense. It's the epic and the legendary variant compared to the common and the rare, but It feels real bad holding the pump shotgun now after it being so dominant for so long. So obviously I'm trying to get as many materials as I can before I get into this next fight. I'm going to check this tree. I know typically 2 chests can spawn here. I'm also thinking about, I might need to head to Wailing Woods because some of those new shield mushrooms spawn in Wailing Woods. And even if I don't find any shields, I can probably get all the way to 100 shields. You know, I left the med kit earlier. I probably would recommend keeping that med kit probably over one of the pumps or maybe over the C4. But the C4 is just so overpowered right now. I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, so I left the med kit. So I'm running no healing right now. Missed that pump. A nice little pump shot right there. I still cannot figure out, after watching the replay several times, how that guy shot me through my ramp there. I mean, he must have hit just like the very corner of my shoulder. It's pretty ridiculous. But hey, with the third-person camera, honestly, that's something you gotta use to your advantage. You know, when peeking over ramps, when looking around trees. So maybe I just didn't have the right angle when I was looking. So yeah, I did see some of those shield mushrooms on the ground to my right there, but I wanted to check this vending machine to see if there was a full potion for 300 wood. Unfortunately, it was for brick, and I didn't have that. But look what we find here. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if they started lowering the number of those mushrooms that spawned, because you can honestly, you know, eat 20 of them and get a full 100 shield by coming into Wailing Woods. You can get all of them. And now, yep, for all you OCD people here, I'm at 99 shield, and yes, I'm not going to pass up the chance to get to that 100. I don't know how many times you guys have seen the kill cam after you're dead and seen that guy at 1 HP, but man, it's worth it to be the guy at 1 and not the guy at 0, so I had to go for that that 1 shield. Now, it might be a little annoying for you guys watching, but I like to switch between my weapons while I'm running. It kind of keeps me ready and alert. If someone starts shooting at me, I know I'm paying attention. It also helps me with my mechanics for switching between weapons. You know, it makes your double pumping easier. It makes your, pump to AR easier. And honestly, right now, I'm just going for kills. So whenever I hear something, I'm going towards it. Unless it's just a really stupid play where it's going to put me in the storm for a long time. But I'm pretty confident here with a minute left. And then, the storm timer, that I'll be able to get this kill and make it to the safe zone in no time at all. Yeah, it's funny because that guy's got the streamer mode enabled, but I promise you the majority of streamers you're going to see up at the top of Twitch, they're definitely not going to stand there behind a rock and not move. I promise you that. So obviously we're rotating to the safe zone now. We're not that far off, but taking a look around. A lot of people like to come flying out of that dusty divot with the hop rocks, so I'm looking over that way. Now I was looking to the right there twice because there's a hill on my left side. So I know that, you know, there's pretty much nobody that can see me from the left. I'm really just checking my right because I'm kind of visible from that side. Now I'm peeking over the hill, so I want to take a look at the left. I find somebody. Now it looked like he was swapping out weapons or something, but obviously he did not react to that snipe shot. But hey, sometimes you get those kind of guys in your lobbies that just haven't played the game very much. They haven't had a lot of experience. Or sometimes you're, you know, grabbing a drink. You don't even have your hand on the mouse, so you can't react. Mess up my double ramp wall, but no problem. And that's how OP the C4 is. Honestly, I only needed to throw one. I didn't really need to throw two. Also, Epic Games, can you please give me that kill? Because that was definitely me knocking him down with C4. There was nothing else that was going on there. Elevation, fumble around a little bit because you see those stairs getting built barely into the ground. Sometimes that causes some issues with my building. So I knew he was immediately under me, that's why I did that. So if that guy would have jumped up at all, you see where that spike trap is, he would have got hit for 150. I don't know how much health he had. He obviously didn't have very much. I just, you know, shot him and then shot him again under the wall there. But he didn't have that much, so he would have died instantly. That would have been kind of a funny kill. I'm kind of sad he didn't jump up for you guys. That would have been fun. So this whole game, I've been looking for that bouncer and that launch pad, trying to show you guys that new way of using it, and I still haven't found it. There's only 5 other guys remaining. Really hoping I can get that guy for you guys. Just pay attention real quick here to how I'm about to peek this situation. You'll know what I'm talking about when it happens. So here I get up to the edge. I do not peek over with my camera. Instant uncrouch headshot. I mean, he had a split second to hit me. He had his scoped AR out, so at most he was going to do 48 damage. And obviously I insta-killed him, so the peek shot is real strong. I mean, you can even, you know, stutter that with the AR, you know, up and down, up and down. It's almost impossible for him to hit you, especially with an elevated position like that. Only 2 guys remaining. I just got my launch pad. I still can't do the bounce pad launch pad combo yet, so we gotta hope we find it on one of these next bodies. Or actually, we gotta find him on the next body, actually. Got thrown off a little bit by that ramp going on the left. So it's kind of a good thing to create 2 different walls for him to shoot at with that LMG, otherwise he's kind of gonna want to burn through the first one. So I'm gonna put some pressure on him right here. You know, I might not have needed to peek for that long, but I had the higher position again, so I had the better position. And right there, we finally got our bouncers. So I'm going to be trying to set up that bounce pad, launch pad, just so I can show you guys how it works, how it might be of use to you guys. Now, obviously, if you're in an emergency situation and you need to evacuate, you just got to put that launch pad down and get out of there. But if you have a little bit of time to set up and you need to go a long way for the storm, this is actually what I found to be a slightly better way of using the launch pad. It'll actually propel you a little bit further. Just a little more complicated to build. I've only built it twice, that's why I'm building it pretty slow here. And yes, this archway is actually important because you actually will hit your head on the top and it will push you down into the launch pad. So obviously I failed there, but that doesn't happen very often, to be honest. So that will actually propel you forward faster than just jumping on a normal launch pad. I'm just scoping out this last guy, having some fun. Really wanted to show you guys that new combination. I'm going to go there and do it again. Now, I didn't see him, but I kind of figured he was over that direction, so I'm going to fly over there. I'm not sure really why I needed to hit that tree down, but if you watch several of my gameplays, you're going to notice that I love having extra mats. You want to have as many materials as you possibly can in this game. Now, I actually didn't think that he saw me here, so I take a second to snipe, and he's ready for it. So I push, and then I actually shoot him down, and this is something I wouldn't recommend. I jump down, and then we're going to build up and fight again, but I should have just kept that high ground, to be honest. He hits me with a good shot. I also hit him pretty well, though. Here, I thought I was going to get the finish right there. So here's a fun way to try and gain back that high ground, sneak up on somebody like that. But he's ready. He started chugging that small shield. He was ready to move. He didn't even finish it. So there he chugs another one. I'm going to try and not let him finish 2. And there we go. We finish him with a little bit of style. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have anything you'd like to see, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. I hope you guys have a good time. And it's been MCSquared here with another gameplay commentary.